What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden NFL 16 Ultimate Team gameplay. We are in our fourth season, in our seventh week, and as you can see, his cards are taking forever to load, and to me that indicates that this game might be a little bit laggy, and I'm going to be honest with you, it definitely is. I mean, this video has been going on for 21 seconds, and they finally pop up. It took 21 seconds for his cards just to load, and to me, that's way too much time. And you can see just by watching the gameplay that there's bits and pieces of lag. And for me, my defense, I make tons of adjustments. I pretty much just call a play and then adjust everyone in every position and every little possible detail to how I like it. And when the game lags like this, it makes it very hard to do that. And I get caught. I get caught on the defensive line. I get caught on cornerback, safeties, all kinds of players, and I'm not able to fully adjust my team and line them up how I want to, and that makes it very hard on defense. Offense, it doesn't make that much of a difference. The only difficulty it kind of gives me, the only troubles it gives me is maybe juking and cutting and stuff like that. I'll see it, but I'll change directions, or I'll try to juke and it registers too late or something, and I'll still just run right into the defender or my offensive lineman. But other than that, it's really not a big issue, as this was the hardest fought that was the hardest fought 2-yard gain I've ever seen in my life. So we're going to go right back to Gurley, try to reward him, but screenplay doesn't work and he's able to actually tackle me. But right here, Smith is wide open in the middle of the field, and I'm able to score from 25 yards out. And just like that, I'm up 7-0. And here comes defense, and it's not that easy. It's gonna be a struggle, and I'm not gonna look like I know what's going on. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. It's just not easy, and it's kind of hard to use your players when you see a receiver coming and you try to run, but like I said, the reaction is too late, and you end up just getting caught behind, and that's just unfortunate. But if I'm having to deal with it, I'm almost positive he's dealing with it also. I don't feel like it's going to lag for me and be smooth for him. So I can't complain too much, because if I'm dealing with it, I know he is also. But right now it's 3rd and 3, and we're trying to get a big stop, but we're not able to do that, as he's able to pick up the first down as the first quarter ends. And wow, that was quick. I had the ball once, and he's still in his first possession, and the first quarter has already ended. That's what happens when you don't make any big plays and everything is just 5, 6, 7 yards downfield. Especially with the way the clock automatically runs off 10 seconds once you break the huddle. But right here, he drops back, and it looked like that guy was open, but Culver kind of was hidden behind him, and he's able to make the big play. Right there, I'm in man. Well, I'm not in man. I'm in zone, but I was chasing that guy. But I just wasn't able to catch up to him in time, as he's just finding wide open receiver after wide open receiver on me. I'm going to have to start bringing a little more pressure, more zone blitzes and stuff like that, because when I just run my regular defenses, I don't get very many block sheds. Especially my second defense tackle and my left defensive end, they're not very good. My first defense tackle and my right defensive end are both good players, but the other side of the ball, they kind of struggle. But under 2 minutes left, he's able to kick a field goal, so it's 17-17. It's 7-3 now, and I'm gonna try to go ahead and score real quick right before the half ends. He's gonna get the ball back, so I don't need to not score and then him be able to go up in the second half. So I'm just gonna hand it to Gurley, and I run backwards, and he actually breaks the tackle. But I thought I was down, so I'd stopped running. So I end up only losing 1 yard. But I feel like it could have been way worse, but it also could have been way better if I didn't just stop running. But anyways, I'm already up to midfield, as Gurley's able to fight through one tackle and get to exactly the 50. But I'm just trying to get into field goal range right now and hope I can score. So we're just going to dump the ball off to Julius Thomas, and he's actually able to pick up the first down. But he takes a huge hit, but we get to the 39, so we're basically already in field goal range. And I kind of get lucky right there. Shane Vereen holds on to it. He got hit as soon as he caught it. But like now, that should have been pass interference, I think. If he would have intercepted that ball, I would have been livid. But luckily he didn't. but it's whatever. And Chamberlain's actually able to make a couple of guys miss, and he scores with just 13 seconds left until the half. To me, that normally that'd be a good thing, but the way my defense has been and the amount of lob streaks that I've been giving up lately, it's just not good. So 13 seconds to me, I still get worried that they're going to be able to score, maybe just a field goal, but I still feel like there's just no hope for me. But luckily right there the ball goes out of bounds, so I'm able to just call a very, very, very played back defense. He drops it underneath and no one actually catches it. And right here with just 2 seconds left, I call a prevent, and we're able to bat that one 50 yards out of the back of the end zone. I've never seen that happen in this year's Madden, but that was a ridiculous deflection, and I'm lucky it went that way and not anywhere else to where maybe one of his receivers was. But to start the second half, he gets the ball and he almost has a really good return on me. He only gets to the 29, but it seemed like it was about to be a lot worse. So he caught me off guard with that run play, but luckily my defense was there to just keep him to a 1-yard gain, and I'm still not sure how he caught that ball. I've seen that play 5 or 6 times now, and I don't understand how that happened. I feel like half of my guys just ran right through it or right past it or something, but still being up by 11 points, can't complain too much. It's right here he's actually able to scramble, and he picks up a good chunk of yards. He actually gains about 15 yards, maybe almost 20. But he's going to go right back to the ground, and I commend him for sticking to his game plan. But being down 11 with just 6 minutes left in the game is, to me, I know I always tell you guys to stick to your game plan, but being down late in the game is way different than being down early in the game. So I mean, like as you can see, the third quarter it's already winding down. Like there's not too much time left. It's just a minute and a half now, but he's still doing what he does. And right here, I had everyone screaming at him, trying to catch him and get him down. But he finds the fullback wide open right there, and that was actually my guy. I just decided to come after the quarterback and leave him open. But I run the same play this time, and I'm able to sack him, and it's still a 5-point game with just over 5 minutes left in the game, just about a minute left in the third quarter. So I'm just gonna try to bleed some clock. I was so close to taking that one to the house, but I'm not trying to give him the ball back with a ton of time left. Definitely I'm gonna try to score, but I'm not at the same time. I'm not just gonna throw vertical route after vertical route and just go 3 and out and let him have the ball back. But this is going to be the last play of the third quarter as Todd Gurley breaks a tackle, and so just 4 minutes left. He actually brings some pressure, and man, I pass led him left, hoping I would throw it away from the defender, but that didn't work. But luckily I'm able to drop it off to Julius Thomas, and he's going to pick up the first down for us. You can see I've got shoe clock on. Definitely if he gets the ball back, he's going to get as little time as possible. And I don't know. There's just no words for that. I saw he was in man. Someone was lurking my screen, so I threw it to the crossing route that was right there. And he just pressed me so bad, and I had such a poor release that he was able to step in front of the ball and intercept it. So now he's got 2.5 minutes left, all of his timeouts, and a touchdown loses this game for me. And his past few drives, he's actually gone down the field against me. He's had a field goal and then a touchdown. But right here, he gets out of bounds with 2 minutes and 6 seconds left, and he's already up to midfield. And right now, I'm hoping I can hold him, or I'm hoping that if he scores right now, and I'm able to have time to come back and score to retake the lead later in the game. But luckily right there he breaks the tackle and runs backwards, and he only ends up gaining 1 yard. But I blitz right there and he drops it off to Gronk, who's able to get all the way to the 34-yard line. And now I'm worried. I feel like he can sense that he's been driving the ball on me very well, and I feel like he's definitely slacking up and trying to eat some of the clock himself, as Marcus Mariota just makes my whole team look silly. And he ends up getting hurt, but I mean he made 5 or 6 people miss right there. But we're down to just right at a minute left in this game. It's 2nd and 13, and he finds a wide open tight end in the flat who's able to fall forward and almost pick up the first down. So on 3rd and 4, he's going to drop back, and right here luckily I bring pressure. So 4th and 4, this is the game, and he finds a wide open receiver. But he tries to stay in bounds and try to run out some clock, and by doing so, he goes backwards, back behind the first down marker, and I'm able to get the ball back. He easily had a touchdown, but he was trying to be, too tricky, and he was trying to bleed the clock and then win with no time left. But by doing so, he messed himself up, and I'm very thankful for that. Right here, I should have scored, but I was trying to regain my balance, and I hit back on the stick, and he just back juked. But this is going to be the last play of the game. I'm just getting out of here with a victory. I'll take it. I feel like I should have lost this game, but luckily, I don't know. I would have scored if I were him, but that's why we're two different players. But that's the end of the video, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.